Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. You're here, I'm here, and now it's time for Saturday afternoon football. Today we've trekked to Bendigo. Bendigo is really turning on the sunshine. With 800 goals and 282 games to his credit, I'm joined now by Matthew Richardson.
We're a great club.
The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
Don't exist at all. The mighty Buy is our name. We're the greatest at this game, yet despite a lack. Sons of the West.
Banners ready for the players.
White and blue. We come out snarling. Bulldogs through and
Umpire tosses the coin. The Bulldogs win the toss. Only one of these teams in the 8. These lineups look very strong and both teams look fired up and set to go. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. The game is underway.
Love is playing every game as if it's your last.
Nice bounce. Tapped by Pearce. Morris with the ball. Has it now. O'Shea trying to strangle him with that tackle. Kicks. Nice mark under pressure. Slams it on the boot. Nice hands. Pearce sends the ball on its way. Morris has it. Stabs the ball. Great mark. Trims the grass with that one. Hands like dinner plates. Gets boot to leather. Nice contested mark by Wallace.
Wallace has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. A great mark under pressure. Crozier has a kick. Oh, he's missed it.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. A solid mark from Ryan. Jams it on the boot now. Morris marks it. Kicks. Wallace enjoying a height advantage. Sends the Sharon on its way. Strong mark by Young. Goes for distance. Roughhead with the mark. Distance could be the problem. Kicks towards 50. Boyd soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Going for goal number 1. Goal to the Bulldogs. Gets his first. Goal. That's the first one of the game.
Boyd is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
All is in readiness. The umpire has bounced the ball. Roughhead with first hands to the ball. Dalhouse onto the ball. O'Shea is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Good tap from Adams. Campbell guides it. He collects the loose ball. Gets boot to high. Great grab.
The Bulldogs are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? He kicks the ball. Wallace marks it.
The ball goes out of bounds. The ball will be thrown in. Here we go again. Roughhead totally outclassed in that contest. Quick kick out of the pack by Joker. Morris read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Great mark. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 45 metres out. Takes control of the bouncing ball.
Wood. He's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Roughhead with the spoil. Passes by hand. He slams that on the boot. Suckling passes it. Adams kicks it.
Out of bounds on the wing. The ball will be thrown in. All eyes on the ball as the ruckmen battle it out. Pearce taps it with the ball now. Snicks the ball away in time. Goes towards half forward. That kick was asking a bit much of Redpath. Daniel with the mighty fist. The ball has been thrown in. Campbell really gets onto this one. Is in his possession. Is in his possession. Low kick. Marks. Dixon. What a goal. What a display of football. That was sensational. The Western Bulldogs by 13. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Knocks it down in front. I think he just wants attention. Wallace sends it to open space. Gets it away in the nick of time. Joker, a good crummer. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Bontempelli. Takes possession. Is in his possession. Quick kick out of the pack by Morris. Daniel with an easy mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark. Wallace kicks it. Campbell has it. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Great mark. Redpath getting into position for the kick. 50 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. Redpath goes goalward. It's true. The Bulldogs have scored the last 3 goals. The Western Bulldogs over. The visiting team by 19. 1 quarter down and 3 to go. Plenty of football still to be played. The scores are the Bulldogs 19. The visiting team nothing.
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second rate.
And we're back for the second term.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
And the ball spills free. Bontempelli onto the ball. Heads up the corridor. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Opportunity for Redpath. 40 metres out. Redpath with the shot. That's a very well executed goal. That's number 2. This kick has extended their lead.
Redpath can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Guided by Pierce. Takes possession. Gets boot to leather. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 40 metres out. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Nice goal from Smith. The visiting team sink their first. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Pierce guides it. Is in his possession. Exclamation point. How about that? Morris on the ball at the moment. Quick hands find the running player. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us.
He lines it up with the goal. Crozier puts his boot on it. Good mark. Lining it up with the goal now. Rough head. Shoots for goal. Great hands.
Kicks. He wins the contest. Jams it on the boot. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Takes it well. Crozier with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 50 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Crozier. Every footballer scores better when he actually learns his capabilities. The Bulldogs by 20 points. Disappointing kick there. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
He kicks the ball. He marks the ball. O'Shea boots it. He gets it under pressure. Liberatore slams the ball to his boot. Good mark.
Jams it on the boot. A solid mark from Morris. Picture perfect drop punt. Young claims it.
Puts boot to ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
Marks.
Pomsch boots it. It's a mark. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Crozier slams the ball to his boot.
Boyd going for number 2. Has it got the carry? Boyd, ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal. This kick stretches the lead. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Good fist. Bontempelli on the ball at the moment. Choose to kick it. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Campbell puts it on the boot, stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Liberatore needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. He boots it. It gets tapped and the ball goes over the boundary line. The umpire wants to throw it in.
Pierce thumps it forward, gains possession, marks. Jams it on the boot. He wins the contest. He steadies now in front of goal. Nice drop punt. A good mark under the circumstances. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 40 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Score for the visiting team. She sinks her first goal. The visiting team need to put in everything they have to try and turn this one around. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Pierce outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. The ball in the hands of Campbell. Scoops up the ball. He gets another possession. Thumps the pigskin. Nice hands. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. It's in the air. A goal for the visiting team. That's number 2. That's 2 in a row for the visiting team. They're having a run for the lead now. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Pierce with the hit. Dalhouse gets the ball. Intercepted by Thornton. Lucky bounce collected. Biggin controls his first possession. So half-time, and Richo, what are your thoughts on the first half?
The Western Bulldogs need to become a team who always want to do better than others. Love the competition. Really stamp their authority on the contest.
The halftime break is over now. Back to work.
If you have everything under control, you're not moving fast enough.
He's got the football now. O'Shea with the football. Sends the Sharon on its way. He misses the mark. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Morris with the ball. Thornton with another possession. Slams it on the boot. So well timed. Look at the concentration on her face as she lines up for the goal. She's getting accustomed, Richard, to kicking these goals. The visiting team trailing by less than 2 goals. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is dead straight.
Pierce told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. She kicks the ball. He claims the ball.
His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. North lines it up. Probing kick inside the 50. Gathers the ball, tackled, but gets the handball off. Jams it on the boot now. Daniel claims it. Ball over the boundary line. Look at the Big Eaters. They're doing their exercise now as this ball comes into play. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
Wallace holding the ball as he's collected by Pierce. Kicks it across the ground. Joker claims the ball. Boots it. Mills holding the ball as he's collected by Wood. Wood sends one up towards the wing. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg.
It's clear that the Bulldogs have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
Crozier takes aim for goals. The goal for the Western Bulldogs. The Bulldogs fight 14. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Chips it down towards half forward. A mark by Morris. Kicks. Strong mark by Circling. Works it across the ground. The contest, no match for him. Booted by Pierce. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Joker boots it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Puts boot to ball. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Slams it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
It's clear that the Bulldogs have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Sending it on its way. It's a mark.
Gets boot to high. Adams marks it. Hastily kicked. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Morris slams it on the boot. Wins the hard ball. Kicks it. I guess it was worth a go. Wallace picks it up. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. It's boot to high. Strong mark. She steadies now in front of goal. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Able to grab it on the half volley. Bicken guides it. Adams collects. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Mills has his head down now. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. Alarm bells are sounding for the visiting team. That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richo?
The Western Bulldogs will be looking to close out this match ruthlessly and get a healthy percentage boost in the process.
It looks like this will be an interesting final quarter.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Palms it down nicely. He gets his hands on the footy. Wallace gets the ball. Good mark by Daniel. Looks like he panicked there. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Roughhead with the kick. Redpath gets the tap. O'Shea gets it out of the crowd. The mark is taken by commotion. He gives it a punishing kick. The mark is taken by Joker. Sends it on its way. Bicken claims the ball. Gets boot to high. Morris gets the upper hand.
Morris is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He kicks the ball. It's a mark.
The spiralling torpedo from Morris. Spilled by Young. Exclamation point. How about that? He's a long kick. Smith marks. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 25 metres out. The visiting team won't be too nervous yet. They can still turn this around. The ball has been bounced.
Pearce just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Picken kicks it. He takes a strong mark. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice strong mark.
Chips it down towards half forward. Great mark under pressure. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 50 metres from home. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. Time won't be a factor in this race. I would have expected him to nail that. Straight down the field. Morris claims the ball. Nice drop punt. Marked by Smith.
Smith has so much potential. He could just be anything. He takes a strong mark. Roughhead slams the ball to his boot. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Daniel puts his boot on it. Crozier with a strong mark.
45 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. Slots it. The second goal for Crozier. 2-goal lead for the Bulldogs. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Good tap from Pearce. He gains possession. Thornton goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several teeth. Strong mark. Wood sends the ball on its way. Great mark. Goes for distance. And the mark will be paid. Lining up the goal now. 45 metres out. She's on a 30-degree angle. Having a big day going for goal number 4. Hey, come on, that post has feelings too. The visiting team, no need to worry just yet. Disappointing kick there. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg.
The Bulldogs were dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. Dalhouse with good strong hands, sending it on its way. Gee, a long kick there. That's a mark.
Puts boot to ball. Ryan takes the mark. Puts boot to ball.
It's a free kick.
Roberts throws it, clear as day. Here's a chance for Mills. A monster kick will be required from here. Biggin marks it.
The Bulldogs are dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. A good contested mark there. Wood kicks the ball. Smith marks the ball. He lines it up with the goal. Smith has a kick. Nice kick. Trail.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Roughhead taps it. He's got the football now. Gets it away in the nick of time. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. What an exciting match. So close. But in the end, it was the Bulldogs. Now that it's all over, how did you see that game, Richo?
They're knocking on the door, and if they continue to play footy like that, the wins will come shortly. They're unlucky not to get the chocolates in this match.
Haven't thought of it quite like that, Richo. At the end of the game, the Bulldogs are leading the visiting team 44-39. That's it for this match. Thanks to my co-commentator, Matthew Richardson.
It was great to be here, Dennis. I'll be back next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.